It was an embarrassing moment for the mouse at Disneyland Resort. During the Oogie Boogie Bash, something happened that even Mickey Mouse may have blushed about. And that is, folks, we're here to tell you, the main cheese, the big sneeze at Disney, well, he lost his pants. Hello folks, welcome back to the Pro Channel, where we endeavor, as ever, to explain entertainment, keep you ahead of the culture curve. And by the way, happy Friday if you're watching this video at the time of release. It is such a joy to get to share our time with you as we get ready to head to the weekend, and we are honored to have Ron E. Bradley back with us today. Ron, how are you?
I'm fantastic today.
All right, Ron, well, I've always wanted to do this. Let me try this. You ready? Hello, you're watching TPM Vids. No, we kid. This is the Pro Channel, folks. We're not one of those. We're not one of those channels that shows you when animatronics fail or when characters mess up, unless, by the way, they burn down an entire dragon. And then, why, by golly, we'll cover that. We've done that twice. But this one, it was just too funny. And it's going to be a lighthearted video, folks, but we think you'll enjoy. And there are some serious issues to this, so we'll get to it. But outofthatparkplace.com by Marvin Montanero. Mickey Mouse loses his pants in front of guests at Oogie Boogie Bash in Disneyland. All right, so poor Mickey. Here's what it says. Sometimes when writing a story, a headline says more than an intro paragraph ever could. So to kick this one off, I'm going to just reiterate the information already presented to you in the headline. Mickey lost his pants. Folks, we'll have video in just a moment. The Mickey in question was the Kingdom Hearts version of the Disney company's Big Cheese, and this wardrobe malfunction occurred as he was making his big entrance. Mickey walks in, waves at the crowd, and then, well, his pants are down at his ankles. It was like Disneyland was suddenly transformed into a Diddy party. Oh, no, too far. Too far. Mickey's not going to jail. All right, this is out of TikTok, so we're going to the talk today, Ron. And over here at the talk, we're going to play what we've got for the folks out there so they can see poor Mickey. And can I just apologize to Walt and to his creation? I never thought we would play such a demeaning video here on the channel. But you know what? We'll even full screen it. Here you go, folks. Egad! The mouse's pants were down. The mouse's pants were indeed down. It's a nice little job, though, of staying in character, Ron, when his pants fall off of him. And poor Mickey, Minnie, I don't think is going to be too pleased about this. Ron, you've played characters in parks before. It's why you're here as our guest. Walk us through, what is it that you do when something goes really, really wrong? How do you stay in character, and what are the requirements that companies have for you?
You try to not freak out if you can't avoid it, because let me tell you, it's one of those, what do they call them? The wardrobe malfunction. I believe it was Janet Jackson that coined that phrase.
Who was Mickey's Timberlake? That's what we want to know.
Mickey Timberlake at a Super Bowl. I guess that was a long time ago, not in my lifetime, but in others. Anyhow, yeah, you got to stay in characters. That was a challenging situation. I have seen other situations where, oh my gosh, the character trips and the head falls off. Thank goodness that didn't happen here. But yeah, it's tough. I have been in that situation, not with the character gone wrong, but I have been walking around in a character-like costume many years ago. I have done that role, and there's hand signals in case you're in real danger. There are things like that. I thought that Mickey, from what I saw, fortunately, it was dark. It wasn't midday. There wasn't a whole huge amount of light shining. I think this was at the Oogie Boogie Bash. That's their Halloween party.
Hours event. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank goodness for that. And hopefully no kids were like, oh, look at that. and you can't do stuff like, when you stay in character, you can't use a voice. So it's not like Mickey can be like, oh, wasn't supposed to happen. No, can't really do that.
That's not bad. That's not a bad impression. Look out, Brett. Ron, when you're getting ready to play a character at the parks, is there someone there that helps you put on the costume? Is there someone who makes sure that everything's good to go?
Yes, that's 100% a necessity, because it is literally impossible to get a costume like that on all by yourself. It's not, it's unfeasible. You'd have to stretch in ways that I don't think are humanly possible to get to all the zippers and such that there are. I mean, for quote unquote character integrity, we always say that, hey, you're just friends with that person. But I know one of the costumes I had to put on. Oh, I'm tall, right? I'm not short like a Mickey Mouse, so I had to play characters that were had some very, very challenging and very heavy parts to them just to lift around. Yeah, no, you absolutely, there is somebody who would have been in charge of making sure that that costume was ready to go out the door.
And so this is not the performer who played Mickey did an admirable job, because as their pants came down, they still stayed in character and did their little scoop, but it was somebody else's fault. It wasn't Mickey's fault on this. So that's good to know, Ron. As we play this again, poor Mickey. Oh my gosh, it's
Good.
so sad to see that happen. So yeah, Mickey. Ron, I got a curiosity though.
Worse yet, that somebody was TikToking the whole thing. I mean, I happen to be, I do TikTok videos too, but yeah, it's who knows how many times that kind of thing has happened. Like, you have to be so ready today, because everybody everywhere has that camera and is filming everything.
Absolutely. Well, this, as you said, is not as bad as losing a head, as Elastigirl has happened to her. We've seen it happen with the dwarfs before. Ron, out of curiosity, you had talked about there were some hand signals and things that you can do to let cast members know, hey, we got a problem over here. Has it been your understanding that have characters been having any more issues than usual? Have you talked with any people about how things are going in terms of the entertainment side of cast and their experiences?
Not any time recently. The last time that I really delved into it was backstage, actually, in a costuming area. And by the way, you can't let that freak you out. But if you go back there, you're going to see how it's very interesting backstage. I actually think some of that got leaked last year, if I remember correctly.
And you're talking about at Magic Kingdom then?
I'm talking about it at Magic Kingdom, backstage, the costuming areas. You see all of that stuff. You see all the, you see a bunch of Mickeys lined up. You see a bunch of dwarves lined up.
Yeah, the lines of heads and masks and everything, and characters that you haven't seen in 15 years. They're still there.
No, yeah, it's really interesting. But here's the thing. So you have a lot of, like, every bit of a costume and makeup has different roles. So you have a hairdresser who just handles wigs. You have a makeup person. You have the outfit, the wardrobe for the characters. So for in this instance, you're going to have somebody who's in charge of that wardrobe, making sure that Mickey Mouse is ready to go out.
Well, interesting stuff. I think, Ron, we always want to have something that's a little lighthearted as we get ready to go to the weekend. And we've been doing some really heavy-hitting stuff, reports on ABC News and reports on what's going on with Rachel Zegler. I just thought it would be fun. I thought it would be a nice change of pace to say, poor Mickey. He's been pantsed, and it's not by the audience. It's not by his evil handlers who are pushing him into a DEI woke position. It was just gravity that took down the pants.
It's the one time when his pal would be like, gosh, and I thought I was the one that was goofy. Gosh.
Ron, the only thing I'll say about this is I worry that this will inspire the wokies, though. They may now say, that's the Mickey we want. Who knows?
Let's hope not.
Let's hope not. All right, folks, we hope that you enjoyed this video. It's short, it's brief, but it's about Mickey's briefs, and we found out he needs more of them. Folks, as we get ready to say goodbye, I just want to point you on the way to Ron E. Bradley of Follow the Bradley's Fun. His YouTube channel is soaring, just like the ride. And the best part is there's never a wait for Ron, because he's always there to greet you right at the door. Ron, tell the folks out there where they can find you on this great, big, beautiful web.
I do the Daily Dish every day at 9:30 a.m. on Follow the Bradley's Fun YouTube channel. We're also on TikTok and X. And if you just type in Follow the Bradley's Fun on pretty much any social media, except for Threads. I'm not on Threads. I don't know what that is. But anyhow.
It's Star Wars. It's the force that drives all of the feminist Star Wars stuff. The Fimpire.
Okay, whatever.
As Marvin says.
But yeah, X and Facebook, and just type in Follow the Bradley's Fun and you'll find me there. And we do a daily show every day, and then I also put out vlogs and other videos. And I'm working on more things for the channel to put out. Of course, my favorite thing that I put out lately is Broccoli Hill, like the homage, the ode to Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
And it's the least favorite thing that we've seen Disney put out. So thank you for that, Ron.
Exactly.
All right, folks. It may not be a dragon burning down, but it sure was fun to talk about. We hope you had a good time. Like, share, subscribe, click it, stick it to the algorithms. It is the notification bell. Drop a comment right on down below. Let us know your thoughts. And folks, make sure to share this out on your favorite social media platforms and tell people when Mickey's pants goes down, look away! Poor Ethel. All right, folks, until the next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep having fun.
I'm the ghost of Star Wars. Guys, I'm the ghost of Star Wars. Get it?
You know, we should go and make sure we're subscribed.
Guys, I'm the ghost of Star Wars.
And while we're at it, we'll ring that bell to make sure we're notified.
Great, let's go. Because, well, we actually care about that. Let's go.
Fact. Star Wars is not dead. It's haunting the staffs of Disney Plus.